It's got me! Adaize! The river has taken him!
Get the priest! Get Babanjoku now!
Stay back! Stay back from the water!
Before the first drum was ever beaten, there was a river that remembered everything. It remembered the laughter of children who grew old and died. And it remembered a promise made between the people of Ijoye-Ntu and the spirit who lived beneath its waters. This is the story of the night that promise was broken. This is the story of a girl with a crooked leg and an unbreakable heart. In the shadow of the whispering forest, there sat a village called Ijoye-Ntu. Its mud houses were the color of warm clay, their thatched roofs woven tight against the rains. Smoke curled from cooking fires each morning, and the smell of roasted yam and pepper soup drifted between the compounds. The village sat beside a great river called the Osun-Ide, the river of the first mother. The people called her Iya-Osun, the river mother, a spirit as old as the land itself. Every household in Ijoye-Ntu owed its life to that river. But the river was not simply water. The river was alive. Once every 7 years, when the moon turned the color of blood, a child of pure heart would sing the song of thanks. This year, the blood moon was rising again, and the chosen singer was a boy named Kwesi. "You worry too much, small one," Kwesi would tease her, ruffling her braided hair. "The river is old, brother," Adaize would answer. "All things are not always kind." 3 nights before the blood moon rose, a terrible dryness fell over Ijoye-Ntu. Fish floated belly up in the shallows. The old women whispered that the river mother was already angry. The village priest, an old man named Babanjoku, called the elders together beneath the great Iroko tree. "The covenant grows weak," Babanjoku announced, his voice trembling with what looked like fear. That night, under a moon not yet fully red, Kwesi was led down to the secret shrine. Drums began to beat in the distance, slow and solemn, like a heartbeat calling the spirits to attention. Kwesi knelt at the shrine. He opened his mouth to sing the song of thanks, but before a single note could leave his lips, the river rose and pulled Kwesi down into the dark. For 3 days, the village mourned. The elders said the river mother had rejected the covenant. Adaize did not believe a word of his grief. She had seen his eyes in the firelight. She had seen the flicker of satisfaction hiding behind his tears. On the 4th night, while the village slept, Adaize packed a small bag of roasted corn, a gourd of water, and her mother's old hunting knife. She limped to the edge of the whispering forest, where no villager dared go after dark. "I will bring you back, brother," she whispered to the dark trees. The forest swallowed her before the moon could answer. The leaves above spoke in a language just beneath hearing, a constant rustle of secrets. Vines hung low like reaching fingers. Somewhere in the black distance, something large moved between the trees, snapping branches with slow, deliberate patience. On the 2nd night, exhausted and lost, Adaize stumbled into a small clearing lit by strange blue mushrooms. There, crouched by a small fire, sat a creature that was not quite animal and not quite man. "I am Ogunwali, the wanderer between worlds. Tell me, small one, are you lost or are you brave? I am looking for my brother. The river took him. Give me your true name and I will lead you straight to him. No, I will find my own way." Something shifted in Ogunwali's golden eyes, not anger, but a flicker of respect. "The river did not take your brother because the river mother was angry. The river took him because someone asked her to." He reached into his feathered cloak and produced a single white feather, glowing faintly. When all hope seems drowned, drop this into water. It will show you what your eyes refuse to see. The fire went out, the blue mushrooms dimmed, and Ogunwale was gone, leaving only his laughter echoing among the trees. Adaize walked on, the feather tucked safely in her.
On the 5th day, following the sound of running water, Adaize found a hidden branch of the river. And there, kneeling at the water's edge, with his back to her, was Babanjoku. The boy's blood was not enough, he hissed. The water rippled, and from beneath its surface rose a shape of shifting shadow and drowned light. Patience, priest, the shadow thing rasped. The boy's blood opened the door. I require one more, a child of the same blood, a child who walks between, neither whole nor broken. The girl will come looking for her brother eventually. I will bring her to you myself. To hear more, she turned to flee. She stepped directly onto a dry branch, which cracked like a gunshot through the silent clearing. The shadow thing's burning eyes snapped toward her. There she is, delighted. Adaize ran, but her bad leg betrayed her on the rocky ground. Babanjoku's bony hand seized her by the arm, his grip far stronger than his frail body suggested. "Forgive me, child," he murmured, and for one heartbeat, something like real sorrow crossed his cracked old face. Power makes monsters of men who were once merely weak. Then he dragged her to the water's edge and threw her in. The cold black water closed over Adaize's head, and the world went dark. Adaize did not drown. She fell, down, through water that thinned into mist, into a cavern lit by pale blue light, where the walls were carved with symbols older than any she had ever seen. And there, sitting on a throne of smooth river stone, chained by vines of light, was Kwesi. "Adaize," he croaked, disbelieving. "You should not have come." "I told you," she whispered, crawling to him. "Old things are not always kind." Before she could free him, a soft voice echoed through the cavern. "Do not be afraid, daughter of the crooked leg." "Grandmother," Adaize breathed. "What is happening?"